Welcome to the Strategic Cybersecurity channel brought to you by NKFP. If you are new here, thanks for tuning in. We are glad to have you. As we discussed in our previous episode, we're going to focus today on the profit centers of Southern African banks. As we said also before, it's very essential for a CISO in this part of Africa to have a better understanding of why their organizations are in business and how those organizations are making money. You cannot lay out a strong and robust cybersecurity strategy without knowing the profit centers of the organization. In this case, it will be banks. What are some of the profit centers of this organization in the Southern African region? As in the other parts of Africa, retail banking, consumer banking is always there because the type of service proposed, like savings, current accounts, personal loans, credit cards, are proposed by those banks. How banks are driving revenue with these segments is through interest incomes, fees on accounts, and credit products. The second profit center we can talk about is corporate and commercial banking. Why is it important? Because in this part of Africa we have a diverse economy. Here we have a strong mining, manufacturing, and service sector. So this part of the economy will need business loans, asset finance, trade finance, and cash management. And banks will drive revenue through interest on those loans, transaction fees, and advisory fees. We can also talk about treasury and investment banking, because here we have a more mature capital market and an active investment community. So the type of service the bank would try to propose would be like trading government bonds, forex, and derivative banking financial products. And how do they drive money, revenues? Is through trading profit, interest incomes, and fees. As in the other parts of Africa, like East Africa, we have also mobile and digital banking through online banking, mobile apps, fintech partnership, because we have an increasing use of digital channels, but it's less dominant here than in East Africa. The revenue will be driven using transaction fees, service charges. One of the profit center that is very particular to this part of Africa, because we have a growing high net worth individual and institutional investor, is wealth management and private banking. You will have a service like asset management, investment advisory, and pension funds. So bank in this area will drive revenue through management fees and performance fees. In this region also, you have regional and international trade that is very common. In this case, trade finance and foreign exchange is a key profit center also for banks through letters of credit, guarantees, import-export finance. They will drive revenue through fees and commission on those services. Last but not least, We can have bank assurance and insurance product like life, health, property insurance sold through banks, because we have a growing insurance penetration in this area, and their revenue will be driven through commissions and premium. This is some of the profit centers of traditional banks in this part of Africa, the southern part. Retail banking, corporate and commercial banking, treasury investment and banking, wealth management and private banking, mobile and digital banking, trade finance and foreign exchange, bank insurance, and insurance products. Companies that are winning the cybersecurity game has within the organization shared a CISO or a virtual CISO who will be an executive that is responsible for the cybersecurity strategy of the organization. And they have this in common in their foundation. They have a strong asset inventory, configuration management, change control. So if you want to win the cybersecurity game, if you want to, whatever, even a breach occur, it should be a minor breach. This is a key aspect of the foundation of your cybersecurity strategy that is aligned with the business goal of the organization that you must have in place. Asset inventory, configuration management, and change control. Thank you.